This is a brush hook from Japan, Woodworker. Similar to the Japanese garden machete, the slot here for the actual blade was left very squarish. I filled this in with an expanding epoxy to both make it a bit more comfortable when I'm gripping it, but as well to reinforce this area because it's split on the garden machete. Also similar to the garden machete, this had rough machining marks left here. I resanded all this down, and there's probably about 6 coats of boiled linseed oil on it. So it has a much more comfortable, much more secure grip. The edge came extremely dull, but that was because I think it was covered with lacquer. I took a 4000 grit stone, cleaned all the lacquer off, and with just a few minutes on the 4000 grit stone, the edge responded very well. So here's a piece of newsprint. The sheath, again, similar to the garden machete, is relatively very cheap construction, and you can even smack the edge off these when you put it in, unless you're relatively careful. This is not really a sheath that you carry it around in, it's just much a case you put it away with when you're finished cleaning it, because you want to be very careful about putting it in and drawing it out, because you don't want to smack the edge off all these. And this is a laminated steel. They don't say what it is, but most likely the actual edge itself out here is just a plain carbon steel, very similar to 1095, probably a bit higher purity and probably a bit higher carbon content. The rest of this back here is probably a very low carbon steel, 1020 or 1030, something like that. So this edge can get very sharp very easily, so it's kind of a shame that they put it into a case like this where you can very easily nick up the edge bringing it in and out. But anyway, with just a little bit of work, this is now nice, very nice, ready to go, and I'll have this out for some brush work. This is of course much more specialized than a large knife. It's not the kind of thing, unlike say a buck hoodlum or an SE junglis, that you can take into the kitchen. I mean, this is very awkward to use for utility work, food preparation. It's a very specialized tool, and it has a lot of very nice features to make brush work a lot nicer and to save you like some frustration. This rounded curve really protects the tip, so on overstrikes and you hit like that, that would have put, you know, a fairly decent nick into a nice sharp blade, but this really protects it, so you take impacts back here like that, and this hook region in here really traps vegetation, allows you to do slight pull cuts. Very nice for light brush work.